Slam Academy back at you. We're going to cover a really essential function in creating your own sounds as it relates to recordings and grabbing your own recordings and making sure that all the audio you capture to throw into your own music or sound creations is of the highest possible quality. This is a gain staging technique that's kind of an under-the-hood special advanced trick that Ableton Live offers. And to set this up, what we're going to need to do is grab an audio track with our external input set to record, and we're going to want to be in off monitor mode as a general practice so we're not getting feedback through our microphone. Now I arm the track to record, and I'm going to make a recording now, okay? Now I'm going to record this a little quiet. This is a common problem with recording in the studio, or especially with a kind of indie or guerrilla recording situation where your levels just aren't quite hot enough because of the whatever the circumstance might be. Now here's my vocal performance, and it's really good. But if you look, I've got a problem here. See how quiet this is? Now, if I wanted to, I could like try and crank the gain up, and I'm not really sure where it's clipping or whatever, but I'll show you this really cool trick. If you go ahead and just grab this audio recording and tab over and drop it onto the arrangement view, you'll notice now that my clip volume that I was playing with is at 0, and I've just got this clip here. But if I click on it and hit Command J, that's consolidate. It renders a new high-res audio file, and it knocks it down in gain staging here. It just analyzes, okay, we had 17.7 dB of headroom when we made that recording, so I can click here and hit delete. And now I'm up to a nice big fat signal. And now if I really wanted to boss this, I can consolidate it again, and now I have a fat, all new wave file I can drop right over the original recording, and it's nice and juicy. Wow, huh? It's just Command J on the arrangement and then delete your clip volume to reset it back up to 0. Now keep in mind, the audio engineer in me has got to point out that we're still also increasing the noise floor here. So we're not just getting better recordings, we're also getting noisier recordings. So that's not necessarily what you want, but in the end, for best gain stage management, compression, dynamic management in general, you're going to want to have a nice big chunky waveform. It also makes it a lot easier for editing when you can see everything that's going on in the signal. So now I'd go ahead and turn this down and realize that I have a signal that's equally loud. In fact, I could turn this down 17 dB, and it's going to be the same volume it was when we first heard it. Now here's my vocal performance, and it's really good. Cool, huh? Yeah, I know. They call me Frank. All right, well, so let's keep making music at Slam. This has been a lot of fun. We'll probably pick up where we left off on this in the next video.
This is Slam Academy. We're a diverse family of working musicians with one important common bond, a deep love for the creative process of making music.
I hate every preset I've ever listened to. I just want to make all my own sounds. You have to have your own sound, otherwise you're not going to stick out.
United by our passion for creating, the Slam family exists to educate and support musicians of any age, any level, and in any genre.
I had been more to creating electronic music. Once I stepped into sound design, I was like, this is electronic music. This is like what I envisioned it being like.
Our community lives on and offline with live stream group classes, as well as in-person programs in Minneapolis. Our instructors meet you where you are and work to accelerate your musical journey to where you want to be.
It was frustrating in college being with all the music majors. You had all these classical musicians, and I'm over here making beats, and I come here and I feel like these last 9 months I've learned more, way more for what I need to be doing.
With detailed courses in DJing, music production, recording, sound design, and more, Slam Academy is ready to show you what it takes to be an industry professional.
I was pleasantly surprised with how much I really could take away after only 12 sessions. I finished up and I am walking out with exactly the tools that I need to finish projects.
We want you to become a part of the Slam Academy family. Check us out online at slamacademy.com or at our facility in Northeast Minneapolis.